Hello everyone, myself Deepika Chauhan and I am here to present and sharing a very interesting topic, drug distribution system in hospital. So firstly we should know what is drug distribution system. Drug distribution system is defined as a physical transfer of drug from storage area in hospital to the patient bedside. How to drug distribute in hospital? So first two types of drug distribution for the outpatient department and for inpatient department. What is outpatient department? Outpatient department is defined as a part of the hospital allotted physical facilities and medical and other staffs with regularly scheduled hours to provide a care for patients who are not registered as inpatient. In simply way, outpatients are those patients which are not admitted in hospital, noted that, which are not admitted in hospital but utilize all the facilities provided by the hospital. A hospital department where patients receive diagnosis, therapy, treatment but do not stay overnight. This is the layout of outpatient department. Layout means patient coming for the treatment and directly go for physician, take prescription, take the diagnosis like which diseases suffer from which disease, go for physician and take prescription. So this is the layout of outpatient department. One refrigerator is very important in OPDs and one dispensary. Dispensary means where the pharmaceutical dosage form is prepared, and window for dispensary which place where the dosage form is dispensed to the patient. Sitting arrangement for patient is very important where the patient come and sitting for the waiting for the physicians numbers and physician appointments. Classification of outpatient. Three types of outpatients are coming for the treatment. First one general patient, second one is emergency patient, third one is referred patients. Briefly discuss in next slide. So what is general patient? General patient is one who reports in the hospital for OPD for treatment of a specific condition which is not receiving emergency, which is not a specific treatment, not referred to the hospital. Those patients are not in emergency or not for the specific treatment like diabetic patient. This is very long-term diseases like hypertension, diabetes and daily routine checkup for the physician for the OPDs. And second one emergency patient. Emergency patient is one who required immediate medical attention like heart attack, epileptic seizures and accidental cases like that is emergency patients. Third one is referred patient. Referred patients are which patient may refer to the OPD by personal physician, surgeon for specific treatment. Noted for specific treatment like suffering from eye, ear, nose, teeth disorders for the specialist. Okay. In this slide, we will discuss about the activity of outpatient. What activity he is doing in hospital. First one going for the physician office and diagnose for this disease. Like physicians write prescription and prescription received by pharmacists. Then filling of prescription, which disease is diagnosis and which medication are running. Then filling of prescription and dispensing of patient. Divided in two parts, prescription patients and prescription file. Maintaining of files and prescription is very important in pharmacy department. Prescription payment means receipt of payment, cash and changes. This is the static and reports of all the documentation is very important. And prescription file, regular medications file is different and narcotic prescription file is different. Some drugs are regular like antihypertension, antipyretic and some are narcotic drugs. So then narcotics drugs are filed in different file. And next slide, inpatient. What is inpatients? Inpatients are those patients who are require hospitalization, either get themselves admitted in the hospital for monitoring of treatment of diagnosis. Inpatients are those patients which are admitted in hospital and utilize all the facilities provided by hospitals. Would themselves admitted or admitted by his relatives, his friends. The staff involved in dispensing the drug or outpatient can dispense drug for inpatient too. Method of drug distribution in patient is hospital. There are four methods for drug distribution to inpatients are as follows. First one is individual prescription order system. The first method for the drug distribution in hospital, one is individual prescription order system. Second one, complete floor stock system. And third one is the combination of individual prescription order system and floor stock system. The fourth one is unit dose distribution system. These are the four methods for the drug distribution system in hospitals. First one, individual prescription order. What is individual prescription order? In this system, the physician write the prescription and ask the patient and relatives for the patient to get the medicine from any medical store and hospital dispensary by paying own charges. Advantage of this distribution system: the first one is less number of staff is required, control over inventory is very easy, the prescription is directly reviewed by the pharmacist. The second one, complete floor stock system. This system is mainly applied in the large hospitals like up to 500 beds, 1000 beds. This system is involved storage or stock of drug at the each floor of hospitals, such as ground floor, first floor, second floor, and multi-storage building of hospitals. This system is mostly followed in private hospitals also. The drugs are stored in the pharmacy store are directly supplied in rooms, ward, according to the order, keep under the supervision of the registered pharmacy, registered nurses also. Combination of individual and complete floor stock system. This system is followed in the government hospitals and private hospitals. Both hospitals, this system is provided in both hospitals like government or private hospitals, that is running the basis of no profit and no losses. It is type of drug distribution system that uses individual prescription order system as the primary mean, but utilize a limited floor stock in ward and nursing stations also. Next one is unit dose dispensing system. It is a very important system in a hospital, that is unit dose dispensing. In unit dose means the one time dose is distributed to the patient. It is this system which consists of dispensing unit doses to the patient containing a predetermined amount of drug. It is a very safe and efficient for the patient rather than the other system. It is package system, mention all relevant details about the drug. The solid ingredients is remeasured and liquid ingredients are remeasured. The solid ingredients are repacked and liquid ingredients are remeasured. It is useful to the inpatient and outpatient both. A single unit is one which contains complete pharmaceutical dosage forms like one capsule, one tablet and 5 ml of syrups. Like advantage of this unit dose dispensing system is first one is avoid misuse of medication. This is the very important advantage of unit dose dispensing system. The one is avoid misuse of medication. Time required for dispensing is reduction for nursing time. The next, it does not require storing facilities at nursing stations. Better financial control. The two types of unit dose dispensing system is first one is centralized unit dose dispensing system and second one is decentralized unit dose dispensing system. So first, centralized unit dose drug distribution system we will discuss in a slide. All inpatient drugs are dispensed in unit doses and all the drugs are stored in central area of the pharmacy and dispensed at the time the dose is due to be given to the patient. Centralized means the medication given to the directly from the pharmacy. Drugs are transferred from the pharmacy to the indoor patient by the medication cards. Next, decentralized unit dose drug distribution system. In this system, the pharmacy, the medicines go firstly from the each ward and each floor and then provide to the patient. This operates through small satellite pharmacies or nursing stations located on the each floor and each wards. Advantage for the decentralized unit dose drug distribution system. The first one, easy for the administration staff, like each nursing station, available all the medication on nursing stations and wards, that easy to dispense and distribute to the patients. Second, accounting become easier in certain cases. Decentralized is very important for the accounting. In each ward and each floor, medication provided to the patient. Next, objective of drug distribution system. The main aim and objective of uses of drug distribution system. Why the drug distribution system is very useful for the hospital? First one, smooth and continuous supply of medicines to the patients. Second one, reduction of medicines wastage and abuse. Next, cost control, reduction of medication errors. Assures that the right patient get the right dose. Assurance of rational drug use means many patients uses wrong doses. That the main aim of this drug distribution system for the right patient get the right doses. Thank you.